and welcome to Live with Joy. Happy Monday to everybody. I'm going to give it a few moments for everybody to find that post, and we're going to go over what we're doing today. I'm very excited about this week to bring something different to you that we haven't done yet. Not that we haven't done any of the exercises that we're going to do, but the way that we put the exercises together are going to be all new today. So again, I'm just going to give it a few moments, and we're going to go over everything that we're going to be doing today and everything that we're going to be going over this entire week. So I'm just going to give it a few moments. What you will need, and I'll remind everybody of this in a moment when everybody starts to come on, you will need your dumbbells today. And of course, if you have some different sizes to interchange between, having those different sizes are great and available. Have them ready to go, okay? If you only have one weight, that's fine. If any of the exercises get to be too much, just drop that weight down, go through the movements without. You're gonna also wanna have your mat, because towards the end, we will have a couple circuits where we are doing it from the floor. Best way to hit the muscles that we want to work is going to be from the ground in those particular things. And we'll have one body weight circuit where we won't need any weights, and we'll just use our own body weight. So let's talk about what we're going to do this week. Once again, I'm very excited to show you what I'm going to show you this week, which is something that I do and something that I came up with. And you guys have been working on building yourself really strong, and I want to bring this to you this week. And it is what I call exercise builds. So an exercise build is where we put 3 or more exercises together. So we start with one exercise and we build to it. So we do one exercise, we add a second exercise, we add a third. An exercise build, I like to do anywhere from 3 exercises to 5 exercises. I don't usually go too much more than that. Sometimes I do, but I like to keep it between 3 and 5. So we're going to start with only 3 exercises in our exercise builds. This way you can kind of understand what an exercise build is. Every time that we add an exercise, we also add time. So that time goes up, we add an exercise, so we have more time to do what we just added to it. Today we're going to do an ascending and descending build. So that means we're going to have one exercise we start with, we're going to add a second, we're going to add a third, and then we're going to take away an exercise until we're back down to just one movement, okay? And that time is going to also go up and down with it. So we're going to start with a 30-second exercise with one exercise, then we're going to add a second one and do 45 seconds, add a third one and go to a minute, and then we're going to take away an exercise, go back to 45, and then come back down to one movement that's going to be for 30 seconds. So this is something that you really have to kind of see. I know I'm explaining it, you might not understand what I'm saying, but as we do it, you're going to understand exactly what we're doing. And we are going to be working on all upper body today. So our movements are going to be upper body driven, and they're going to be exercises you've done before. We're just putting them together in a different way by building onto an exercise. So we start with one again and we build onto that. And everything is smooth transition. So there's a little thought that goes into creating these exercise builds, in the sense that everything needs to flow from one movement into another with really no transition. It just adds on seamlessly and perfectly. So you'll kind of see, I'm excited to bring this to you this week, and all week long we're going to do exercise builds, different body parts, or cardio, or grounded, or standing, or whatever the case may be, full body. We're going to just change what we're working on. Like today is all about upper body, and that's where our builds are going to be created. We're going to start with 3-part exercise builds, which means only 3 exercises, which is the minimum amount that I do for an exercise build. This way you can just kind of learn the process and what it is that we're doing, okay? First thing we have to do is warm it up, and then we're going to get right into it, okay? So let's warm it up, get that body ready to go. Shoulders down, drop back, and march it out nice and easy. Stand up nice and tall. Keep that core engaged throughout. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's heel across with a push forward. 8 more here. Last 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, step touch. Take it side side. 8 more here. Let's go. 8, 7, 6. Get some nice good arm movement. 4, 3, 2. Reach across and tap. Reach. 8 more. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach it overhead. Up. . 8 8, 4, 3, 2, reach it back across, reach. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hamstring curl. Get that arm movement. Eight more, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees to the front and pull. 8, 4, 3, 2, hamstring curl just for 8. 4, 3, 2, reach across and tap for 8. 4, 3, 2, reach it overhead, up. 4, 3, 2, back across. Let's reach it. 4, 3, 2, step, touch, and press. 4, 3, 2, heel across to the front, press forward. 4, 3, 2, march it out. Stand up tall, shoulders down, retract back. 4, 3, 2, keep marching, roll those shoulders as you march. 2, let's go 2 more. Take those legs out wide and hold. Hands on those thighs and hinge forward with that flat back. Let's hold and roll it up halfway. Stretch that spine. Take that flat back down. Roll it all the way up. Allow that head to come up last and roll the shoulders back. All right, guys, we're going to grab both of our weights. You may want to go light for this because we are going overhead. I'm going to show you the first 3 exercises that we're going to be building, okay? First exercise is going to be a rotating curl. When we add on, we're going to be adding on an Arnold press, okay? And then your final move, when you add on your third move, it's going to be a military press here. All right, so then it's going to be these 3 movements together, and then we're going to back off one at a time. So make sure you have something that you can control, okay? I'm going to actually go with some 5s for this one. This way I can have control over the movement the entire time. Now, if you can't go overhead, watch me, I have options for you. Instead of going all the way up, you're coming here, okay? And then on that last move, when you go into the military press, you're just going to rotate out and in. Okay, and I'll remind you of those as we go through it. First thing you need to do is just that rotating curl. So that is all you have to do for 30 seconds. Get those shoulders down and back, engage that center, and let's go for those rotating curls right here. Get that move, and then we're going to create our build from this curl right here. Everything is going to stem from here. And then we're going to add our second exercise, add our third exercise, and then we're going to back off, taking the curls off first as we come out of it. So right here, we're just rotating and curling. Rotate down to your side, rotate up, palms face you. So you're in position for your next move, which is your Arnold press, or just that lift up. All right, from here, get ready. We're going to add on. So we come here, rotate, press, back down and curl. Now again, if you can't come all the way up, you're just coming here instead of reaching all the way up. So that little lift, if you can, all the way here. Now we're doing this for 45 seconds, the curl and the Arnold press. And then we're going to finish our build, our 3-part build with that military press. And that's going to be for a minute long. Then we'll start to come out of the build. Staying right here. So today we're building and then we're also coming out of the build. I don't always do that, but today I am. All right, we're going to add on. So once you come here, military press, back down, and right here. Now again, if you can't come all the way up, you're going to come here instead. Okay, this is your move. If you're with me, all the way up, military press, and then come down here. So you're going to start to really feel that in your shoulders, right? Even those biceps that have been working since the beginning, we're gonna be taking off the biceps in our next time frame. And then you're just gonna do the Arnold press and the military press, because we're gonna start to descend out of that build. Coming on your last 15 seconds with all three parts, that full build right now. Good, all right, watch me. Now we're just doing that Arnold press to military press. And I'm sure you're feeling that. Now again, if that's too much, you're just right here. This is your modified move, right here, for your full move. And again, I'm sure you're feeling it, even with those light weights. Arnold press to military press, 45 seconds, and then we're finishing with that military press for 30 seconds of this circuit. And your first build is going to be done. Rest it only if you need to. It's constant movement, that entire build, if you can handle it. Good, finish up that last one, and now 30 seconds, just that military press. If you can't come here, you're just gonna rotate in and out, okay? Right here if you can. Feel the burn in those shoulders, guys. Hang in there. This is a tough one. Get rid of those weights if you need to, and finish without. Get that last one in, and come out of it. Good job, your first build is all done. I'm gonna reset that clock, get some water, take a breather, watch me. Now this build we're gonna have to do on one side, and then we're gonna have to do it on the other side as well. So we're gonna stagger that stance. We're gonna go into our rotating, pull through that back right here. And then our second move we're gonna add on is going to be a row. And then our final move that we're gonna add on is gonna be a kickback. Okay, so all three of those moves, that creates our build, okay? First thing you have to worry about is just that rotating pull up right here. So get in position. If it's in your right hand, the right leg is back. You're hinging forward, hands is on that thigh. We've done these before. Rotate up, rotate down with that straight arm. Let's start with our 30 seconds, and we'll start building from this movement right here. This is our first move that we build from. So all you have to worry about is this move right now. We're gonna add the row to this, and then we'll add the kickback to the row. Good, get that last one in, and now we're adding on right here, row into that pull up. And again, if the weights are too much, go lighter, get rid of that weight, use a water bottle, something light, or even a can of soup from your cabinet if the weights start to become too much. Okay, we are activating a lot of muscles in these exercise builds. So you're working many different muscles. Right here we got the back and the tricep. Even that shoulder, again, is at work here to help pull up. Good, now we're building from here. Up, pull, hold there, kick it back. Then you release down and go into that pull, that row, and that kick back. Now from here, first thing that we're gonna let go of is gonna be that first move of that pull right here, and then it will just be your row and your kick back. But you're here for that minute, so hang in there. Keep everything super activated. Breathe. Legs at work, trying to hold you in that position as well. If you need to come out of it, and then back in if you can finish up. Good, right here. Now take out that pull, just that row and that kick back for 45 seconds, and then that kick back to finish it out. Good, come on guys, you got it. Hang in there. These are tough. It's constant movement, all upper body, forcing a lot of muscles in that upper body to work within that entire exercise build. Good, we're gonna hold it up, and you're just doing that kickback for 30 seconds right here to finish it out. We need a break, take a break, come up, come back to it if and when you can to finish it out. I know you feel it, I feel it. These are burners, these exercise builds. Especially when it's all upper body or all lower body, those muscles are gonna be taxed. Get that last one in, lower down, and relax. Good, we're gonna take it to the other side, guys. Remember, we're just starting with that pull first. So get in position, whatever side you're on, hold on. So I'm gonna have it in my left hand. That means my left foot's gonna be back, hinging forward through the hips, getting in position here, and rotate it up and back down. Now that side had a little bit more rest than the other side, so it should feel a little stronger starting this move. But if it's your weaker side, maybe not so much. First 30 seconds right here. Then we're gonna add on that row. Then we're gonna add on that kickback from that row. 10 seconds here. Good, get ready to add on that row. So we've got that pull, and then that row as we come back down. And again, you can see how these builds just smoothly transition. We're already in position to add our next move. That is what it's all about. Smart exercise building right here. Making sure you don't have to come out of position, you don't have to transition. It's just right into that move. Good. When you pull up, hold up, and add in that kickback. 1 minute you're here with your 3 parts, your full exercise build, then we'll start coming out of it. Halfway there, you still have 30 more seconds to go for that 3-part build right here. All 3 exercises are now being put together. You need a break, take it, step it in, step it up, come out of position, and then get back to it if you can. 10 seconds. Certain exercise builds are going to be harder, some are going to be easier. Good, right here. Now we're just gonna row and kick back. 45 seconds right here. Just that row and that kick back. Each build is about 3 minutes and 30 seconds long. So they're not that long, but it is constant movement for that entire time. So there are no breaks within these circuits until you get to the end of that exercise build. Take breaks if you need them though. Of course, you take breaks as you need to. You need to come up and out of position, do it. Take that moment, come back to it when you can, and now just that kickback, guys. 30 seconds, right here, through the back of that arm, breathing. Good, if you need to take a rest, take it. Even step it in if you have to come out of position. Get back to it, and kick it back. We still have 15 seconds left to go. You guys stay right there. I'm gonna come over and say good morning. Hi guys. Hope you had a great weekend. Hang in there. Come on, keep kicking it back. press through the back of that arm nice and strong. You got it. Last 2 and 1. Put that weight down, get some water. 3. All right, moving on to our third exercise build. Now this one, I am going super light with 3-pound weights, okay? You can even go with 1 pounder. Like I said, get those cans from your cabinet if you want to go light on this one. Watch me, I'll show you the 3 moves first, and this is why we're going light. We got lateral raises to start. From here, we're gonna build, rotating in and into that lateral raise, and then that final one, we're coming down to the front. And then we'll take off that lateral raise, but our full build is up, in, and down to the front, okay? If you have shoulder injuries, this can all be done without any weights, and you'll still get that shoulder burn. Shake it off and take a rest if you need to. All right, get in position, get those shoulders down and back, engage that center, and let's start with that lateral raise right here. 30 seconds on that clock. And again, if you need rest, rest it here, however long you need to, before you do that next one. Pace yourself, because you know you have 3.5 minutes of shoulders right here, and this is all shoulders in this one. Good, get ready, we're adding on that rotation in. So we're up, we're in, we're out, and down. Rest it if you need, before you do another one. So if you need more time in between, take it. Find that energy to get it back up. Because now you gotta hold it up long enough to bring those weights in and out as well. It's not just up and right back down. Good, keep it nice and strong. Last 3 seconds, and we're coming to the front now as we add our final exercise right here to the build, coming down to the front. And then from here, we're up and back down to the side. Again, if the weights are too much at this point, get rid of them. You don't even need them, you will still get a shoulder burn, I promise you. Coming on those last 10 seconds, and you're taking off the lateral raise. Good, take off that lateral raise, and now you're right here with that frontal raise and that rotation out. 45 seconds here, and then we finish just with that frontal raise. This is where you're gonna really build that strength and that lean muscle with these builds. You're forcing your body to really work a little bit overtime here for that muscle movement. Good, get that last one in, and now we're just finishing up 30 seconds of frontal raises. You wanna alternate them at this point? Yeah, you can do that. Finishing up that last one, and relax, get some water if you need it. And I'm gonna take you through your next exercise build, and our last one, standing up. All right, so watch me. We're gonna do our scooping press where we bring the weights together. I wouldn't go more than 5 pounds on this. This is gonna be a tough one as well. Okay, second move we're adding in, weights are together, we pull it into our belly, we extend it out, and then separate it down. So So I want the weights together as you pull it in, okay? And then push it out and here. Now last one that we're adding in, we pull here, over your head, back down and out. Now if you can't come over your head, you're just going to lift up until the elbows come to shoulder height and not over that head. But if you can, it's over. And see how I'm trying to keep my weights together the entire time? That's going to engage that core super strong as you work through that shoulder movement as well, okay? So you've got chest, you've got biceps, shoulders, forearms, wrists, so many things that are happening in this one. It is a lot. Get those shoulders down and back. First thing you have to worry about is that scooping press. The 30 seconds starting right now. Super, almost all muscles are at work here in this one. We're assisting in some way as we get through that exercise build. Find that control, because when you go into that second move, you're gonna have to hold those weights together and pull those weights in towards your belly. And I want you to come to your belly, not your chest, as you pull in. Okay, so watch, we're gonna add on right here. I'm bringing those weights together, I'm pulling them into my belly, pushing them back out, and then down to the side. Okay, so this is that second movement that we're adding in. And our third movement, we're keeping the elbows bent as we take the weights over the head, or again, just lift up to where you feel comfortable. It doesn't have to be all the way up and over that head. But you need super engagement in that chest. Biceps, forearms, wrists, shoulders. Chest to work here on that scooping press. We're gonna get deeper into that chest in our next circuit, but we're starting it right here, starting to activate it here. All right, so from here, we go over that head, back to the belly, push it out, and down to the side. Scooping press, pull it in, from the belly, overhead, back to the belly, extend it out, and down to the side. And if you're not comfortable with all three of the moves, just do two of them, just do one of them. I'm okay with that. Remember, it's trying to keep it moving. But this is gonna make you move with a lot of different muscles, and it's gonna give you a lot of energy, calorie burn like we had last week. You're gonna get it this week as well, just for the pure fact that putting all these exercises together requires so much energy as you do it. First movement that we're gonna take off is gonna be that scooping press, so you'll be eliminating that in a moment. All right, here we go. So now we're just gonna go from that serving bicep to over the head, or again, wherever you feel comfortable. So you're trying to keep those weights kissing the entire time. Those weights are kissing. See how I've got them together? You're using those chest muscles to keep those weights kissing as you push out in from the belly and take it over the head. And our last and final move is gonna be just over that head, or again, if you can't go over that head, you're just pushing up right here. Make sure the hips don't come forward as the weights come over that head. Good, get that last serving bicep in, and now we're just here for 30 seconds. Over the head if you can, or just lift where you can without going over that head. Keep those weights kissing. So much control in these builds. Hang in there. Get your last one in. Awesome. I'm going to keep my 5 pounds for our final circuit with weights. We're going to be focusing on the chest and back to the back of the arms for the tricep. And we want to grab our mat because we're taking it down to the floor. Are you feeling those arms, guys? These are an arm burner with these builds. I know you got to be feeling it. All right, make your way down. Get some more. I'll give you a few more moments to get down there. And as you do, you're going to watch me. I'll show you what those 3 moves are going to entail. All right, so let me show you first, and then we'll start that first move, and I'll start that clock. So down on our back. Right here, we're going to rotate into a wide press. Okay, keep those weights separated as you come up because your next move is going to be to add tricep extension to the side of that head. Okay, and then that final move is going to be a chest fly out and in. So as you come up, right here, bend and extend, and then out and in. All right, so first move, take those arms out, palms face each other, about shoulder width apart. Rotate down into that wide press, and back up where the palms rotate and face each other, so you're ready for that next move. Go, 30 seconds on the clock. Just that rotated, wide chest press right here. And again, if you need to rest at any time, take the weights down, rest the arms on the floor, and then come back when you're ready. Right now, we are in it for that 3.5 minutes, if you can tolerate it. And I know that these are hard, just another way that you're gonna challenge yourself, and today, your upper body. Good, we're gonna add on those tricep extensions. So once we come up, bend and extend to the side of your head, rotate down into that wide chest press. Now you got that chest, you got the back of those arms, and then we'll add on that chest fly. So we got a strong chest circuit right here with the back of those arms added in. Almost there. We're going to add on that chest fly after the tricep extension. So let's going to add it on the next one. Bend and extend, open and close, and back to the rotating chest press. Tricep extension, open and close for that fly. Now you're going to really start to feel that chest being activated. And then first thing we're going to take off are those rotating chest presses. So we'll alternate between those tricep extensions and that chest fly. Take it at your own pace. You can be going slower. You don't have to go as fast as I am. This is your longest one at 1 minute. So hang in there. Get that last one in and finish the 3 parts. Now it's just that tricep extension and that fly. You're going to really feel the back of the arms and the chest at work here. And then you'll finish up with just that chest fly for 30 seconds. Good, just that chest fly, hang in there 30 seconds. I know you're feeling that chest, hang in there or rest if you need. Get that last one in and nice and easy, lower down and relax for a moment. Those weights can go to the side, resetting that clock, and you're gonna watch me for your final build, which is body weight, okay? We're gonna come down to that floor to work our W reaches, activating that deep inner muscles of those backs. Then from here, we're gonna add on 1 push-up. And then your final one is going to be to add on rotating side plank. And then all the way back into your movement. And that's what your 3-part movement's going to look like, okay? Stay on the knees. You can come to the toes for those push-ups and those alternating side planks. Okay, on the knees, totally fine. First thing you have to worry about is coming down to that belly, extending those legs, lifting those arms up, reaching forward and pulling back. For 30 seconds on that clock. This is it, your last set of exercises right here, your last circuit, your last 3-part exercise build in that upper body. Hang in there and focus best you can. If you can't come all the way up in that push-up, I just want you to give a little press, okay? Do what you can to come on up. Sit back on the heels if you don't want to do a full push-up. Get ready, let's add it in. Those hands come to the side. You press yourself up. You lower down, extend the legs, and reach forward. Look straight down at that floor the entire time. Adding on, once you come up from that push-up, rotate into your side plank, rotate into your side plank to the center where you lower down and reach forward. And again, if you want to take it up and into those full ones right here, on your knees or on your toes as you come down, completely up to you. Full build right here. On your knees right here, just alternate from one knee to the other, reach up. You got that back, you got that chest, you got those shoulders, and all those other muscles assisting you through this as well. Biceps, triceps, they're working. Good, now we're getting rid of that reach forward. So now it's just that push up into those alternating side planks. Back to the center, just that push up. Okay, if the push up is too much, guys, you need to sit back on your heels, okay? And then into your reaches, right? So you don't have to come down into that full push up, but if you can manage to hang in there, hang in there. And then we're finishing up with just those alternating side planks. And again, you can come to those toes if you want to get more into those alternating side planks. On knees or your toes for those push-ups. Good, now just take it into your side planks to finish it, guys. 30 seconds right here, okay? On your knees if you need to. Right here, nice and easy. Or up here if you want it harder. Good, finish. Make sure you get both sides. And then sit back on your heels and rest right there. Lift those arms up. Walk those fingers out and breathe. I know that was a lot of work. Good, I want you to come up. Take one of your hands, slide it through, and take the side of the head to the floor if you can, or you keep it lifted if you need to. Stretch that arm. And reach the other one in front of you. Good, rise it back up, come to the center. Lift those arms up, walk it forward. And then lift your body up, take the opposite arm to slide through. You can stay here or come all the way down, letting that side of the head rest on that floor. And release, come on up, sit back on the heels, walk the fingers forward, lift those elbows up, forehead towards the ground if you can. And nice and easy, bring it up, curl those toes under, walk those hands into your feet. Allow the bottom to come up, lengthen and hold, let the back of the legs stretch, let the arms just hang, the head just hang, and then start to gently roll yourself up, coming all the way up to standing. Roll those shoulders back, separate those feet, take the hands on the thighs, hinge forward with the flat back and hold. Roll it up halfway and stretch that spine. Take that flat back down and roll it all the way up one more time. And once you come up, roll your shoulders back. Inhale up. Good. Lower down the left arm, lift and reach through that side right here. Lengthen that arm all the way up. Bring it up and take that arm across the chest. Press it in. Same arm's going to come up and back. Reach down the back and press back. And lengthen up. Take that right arm down. Lift and lengthen the left. So that is your first experience with what I call exercise builds. Something that I developed and came up with. As you add exercises and add time, if you take them away, you'll also decrease time. Bring it up. But once again, I don't always decrease. Sometimes I just create a build. And there's no coming out of it, just all the way up to that build. Especially if you've got more than 3 parts. Today was 3 parts, so we could build it and we could come out of it as well. We have plenty of time to do that. Bring it up, take that elbow up and back. Extend and lengthen those arms up. Lower down, interlock behind the head, behind the back. Open up that chest. And breathe. And release. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale it out and down. One more time in. Exhale it out and down. You guys are all done. Fantastic work. Tomorrow, we're going to do some lower body builds. Wednesday, when I'm on location with JCC, it's going to be some full body blends together. And then we're going to work our way. I'll let you know what we're going to do at the end of the week as well. But that is the plan for the next 2 days. So again, if you enjoyed this workout and this is something you want to try to do again, especially if it was a little bit challenging because it was your first time creating a build, you can come back to this page, click on videos, and do it at any time. I'm sure you feel it in your arms. This is a great arm leaner. It will lean out your arms and it will fire them up. So definitely try to do this again and see if you can get better and better and stronger at creating these upper body builds, okay? You can also, remember tomorrow, 9:30, 10 o'clock is our start time tomorrow. So we have 10 o'clock, same as today. Wednesday is our 9:30 start time, and we are starting to register for that class if you want to join it live in person with me on Wednesday morning at 9:30. So make sure you go to miyjcc.org to do that, to register for Wednesday's class. But again, tomorrow is 10 o'clock a.m., and we are virtual, just virtual, okay? You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your first class with those exercise builds, upper body strength, really, really leaning out those muscles today. Thank you for joining me and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.